What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Zach here, and I'm back again with another video. Yo, today's video is basically gonna be like a question and answer. So I don't really have, I got like a big platform on Instagram, but I just came up with questions to ask and to answer. So yeah, we're gonna get into it. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know down below what other videos y'all want to see. And yeah, we're gonna get into it. So I had a couple questions here. So yeah, we're gonna get into it. Okay, so before I even start the video, this not to judge nobody, this not to make nobody feel some type of way. This is just how I feel genuinely about the questions I wrote or typed. And you're welcome to like comment down below, like, you know, whatever you want to comment down below, but don't do too much on me for how I answer this question. Hold on, y'all. But yeah, I am like sitting on. I'm trying to make sure y'all can see me clearly. My thing not want to work right. Okay, so y'all, we're gonna get into it. Like I said, don't take this personal. I'm just like stuff on me. But like I said, don't take this personal. I'm generally just answering questions how I feel in my opinion, and yeah, we're gonna go about it. So yeah, the first question is, how do you feel about smoking and drinking? Okay, so physically, honestly, I don't smoke and I don't drink. That's just something that I'm gonna stand tall on, and something I'm gonna stand on, because it's just not something I want to do. That's just my opinion. I mean, if you smoke and drink, you know, then yeah. But I feel like, honestly, I don't want to say that because y'all gonna take it so wrong. But generally, I just feel like moving about it, like, to do it for your emotions and like what you're going through, I don't feel like, you know, personally, that's not how you should go about it. You know, when I go through stuff, not everybody, I'm not trying to push religion and all the other stuff on it, but how I go about it, I go to God. You know, I deal with my emotions, because if you don't deal with them, they gonna come back. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, once you done, I'm pretty sure, well, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure, like, okay, once you done with the smoking and you done with the drinking, you back on, you know, feeling how you was feeling. So I just thought about something so quick, but you back on like how you was feeling. So I don't generally feel like this how, you know, a person should go about it. Now, I don't know some of y'all situations, so like I said, don't take it personally. That's just my opinion. And yeah, how do I feel about bad friends and how should you go about it? Honestly, I'm gonna say, like, from my experience of having bad friends and, you know, certain things they put me through, certain things I didn't like, certain things, you know, like, okay, so I do feel like people do deserve second chances, but to an extent. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, because it's like, you know, say of course friends get into it, they argue, but I feel like, me personally, if the friendship becomes like just about one person and they feelings, and you know what I'm saying, like, your friend's supposed to be somebody you can vent to. Not all friends, but I'm pretty sure you got like that one friend you vent to. So me personally, I had this friend that I did vent to, you know, and it's like every time we'll get into it, she'll kind of use that against me in a way, like, So I'll say like that right there is not a friend you want to call your friend. So you know, I'm trying to think of other, you know, reasons. Oh yeah, and the motivation. I feel like a friendship, like, you know what I'm saying, if you're gonna have a friend, motivate your friend. Tell your friend what's right and what's wrong. Like, a real friend gonna tell you. A real friend not gonna lead you in the wrong direction. A real friend is not gonna, you know, have you do stuff that's gonna put you in harm's way in a way, you know. Me personally, I'm looking for friends that's gonna take me to church. We can go out to eat. We can go to the movies. You know what I'm saying? We can worship God together. We can still talk about our problems and, you know, stuff like that. A genuine friend, honestly. How do I feel about, like, okay, so how do I feel about being in a controlling home? You know, in a way, I can't really say much. Like, if you young, okay, if you young, I can't really speak on it, because it's like when you young, you don't have like that space to speak up. Really, you can speak up, but you don't have like that place to be like, okay, I want to be here and I can leave and I can, you know what I'm saying? Like, now for the adult ones and the ones like 18 and up, you can go, like, save up, stack up, get your own place. You know, like, and if it was like a draining home, like to where you was depressed and other things went on in the home, yeah, I would say get therapy, you know, if you feel like that's what you should do. Speaking on the young people, I don't know, like, you know, they got people. Honestly, I don't know. Like, I can't speak on it. I can't speak on like the young people, but I can speak on the ones that's 18 and up. Save up, stack up, come up with a plan, and write down them plans. Have multiple plans, not just one. Have more. Like, okay, if this one don't work out, cool. Get you a job, stack up, make you a plan. Make sure you have transportation, all of that, because, you know, life hard, and I'm gonna tell y'all from experience, life is hard. Life gets hard, but it gets easy in a way. But yeah, nothing's really out here easy. Like, when you out in the real world and you know you get to pay your own bills, you get to moving, you know, it's a lot of choices you gotta make and a lot of adult things you gotta go about it in a way. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. How do you know if you have a good support system? Genuinely, I feel like dealing with family, I feel like, okay, so say if you don't want to go to college, right? But your parents, they speak on, of course, they can say what they want to say, they can feel what they want to feel, like, okay, I think you should go to college, I think you should do this, I think you should go to this school. Now, this is how I feel with the whole, okay, I feel like you should go to this school, like when the parents tell you, and you want to go to this school though, you feel like another school is best for you. It's your life, go about it how you want to go, because at the end of the day, you're going to be the one going to that school. So that's how I feel, genuinely. Now, if you feel like your parents is, you know, they right and they got, you know what I'm saying, they telling you this why I think you should go about it, this why, this and that, then okay, cool, you can take that route. But now if you feel like, you know what I'm saying, another school is best for you, take that school that's best for you. Okay. How do I feel about working at a fast food as your first job? Okay, so I worked at enough fast foods, honestly. Me personally, I wouldn't be done with that. Like, I am done with that. But I can say, like, when you're in your parents' house and you're trying to save up, or you still in school, I feel like that's the route. Like, if you still in school, then yeah, okay. But I do feel like it is hard sometimes to get certain jobs out here, and you know, fast foods will be the first people that reach out to you, honestly, because they be needing the help. So, you know, like if they paying good pay and you feel like you can work with it, then work with it. Now, if you feel like you just there and you not getting enough hours, and you know what I'm saying, I do feel like you need to start looking into other jobs, because especially if you're trying to move out, like that ain't the way to go about it. Like, I'm gonna just tell you that now. I know y'all can see my reflection. Hold on. It's alright. But yeah, that's generally how I feel like, you know, you should go about it. I'm trying to see what else I can speak on about this. But yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, fast food, well, that's any job, but fast food for me got draining. It got really draining. It got to a point to where at some point it was unsafe, honestly. And yeah, and I do feel like, you know, dang, y'all, I lost the questions. Oh, here you go. But I forgot what I was gonna say. Excuse me. I forgot what I was gonna say. I got a really bad memory. Okay, so this like for high school, people that go to school. How do I feel about, you know, if you going to school and you taking classes you not like? Now, I do feel like you should go. I don't feel like you should just, you know, just put your mind to, okay, I'm just gonna stay in this class and I don't mess with it, I don't like it now, okay. Some counselors will let you change if you can. Now, me personally, I had to change a lot of classes from school. Now, that I was able to. Now, I'm not sure. I think it really depends on what you need to take to graduate. But yeah, I do feel like you should go speak with your counselor or somebody, you know what I'm saying, that you know you can. I was gonna say the teacher, because, you know, teachers be having their own thing going, they'll forget, honestly. So when you in like big high school and middle school, I do feel like it's really up to you to go speak up. So yeah, go do that. Go speak to a counselor and don't hesitate. Whatever route they feel like that's best for you, then that's just, you know, what you gotta take. So I don't want to sound harsh. That's how I just got harsh, but I don't want to sound harsh. Okay, another question along that lines. How did I feel about high school? Y'all, high school was very rough for me personally. That's because I was trying to graduate early. But generally, I do feel that you can get in and mix with bad people. So watch who you hang around. It do matter who you hang around, I promise you. Because, you know, it matters, okay? Because some people, you know, say like you in this class, right? I'm gonna just say from my experience, okay? I was going to school, both middle school and high school before, and of course. But you know, I was getting bullied in a way. I was getting talked about, and at the same time, people didn't know like, okay, what I was going through at home, what other stuff I was dealing with along the lines. You know, people, you know, we kids and we still, you know, growing up, still going to school. Nobody's life is perfect. I don't care how people try to make it like some people might not be going through what you're going through, but you have another person that's going through it worse, in a worse way. So I do feel like some people do need to watch how they treat people going to school. So I'm speaking on like facts. Like I'm speaking big facts, because it's the truth. I do feel like in a way I did let it affect my grades in a way, because generally, you know, people make it seem like school is just so easy, and you know, school not well, to be, I had to, you know what I'm saying, I had to take extra classes, tests, all of the above, just to graduate early. But shout out to me, I did that. Like, I did that. But also, I do feel in a way, people don't mind their own business in school. They don't. People do not mind their own business. Like, if you wearing some shoes and they don't like it, they want to say what they gotta say. Of course, you're gonna have people that not even outside of school, even I mean, not even inside of school, even outside of school. You're gonna always have people that's gonna have something negative to say, and I don't know, maybe something not right in their life. That's why they do what they do. But I do feel that, you know, like y'all, for example, like, you know, people that was talking about me in school, they be in my DMs, they be like, oh, where you get this from? I'm just like, wasn't you the person, you know, talking about me in school, but you want to know, like, I be trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm really a, like, nice person. So I don't tend to try to go off on people like that unless I got to. But yeah, they was in my DM trying to figure out, you know, where I get this and this from, and you know, but when I was back in school, you bullying me, like you trying to belittle me. And I'm trying to see, like, shoot, what was wrong with my clothes? Like, you know, I might not have the richest clothes, but I always tried to keep myself put together, you know? Even with what I was dealing with at home. But I'm not gonna speak on it. Not gonna speak on it. Okay, I'm gonna speak on this for the people that go to school. How do I feel about dress code at the schools? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I do wish, y'all probably gonna beat me up for this one, but that's not for every school though. But some schools I did, like, okay, I dress code, and in a way with uniform, y'all, I feel like, okay, everybody in the same clothes. So, you know, when you go to school, who really gonna talk about you? The most they gonna say something about either your shoes or your hair. Like, you can't talk about my clothes because we got the same clothes on. You know what I'm saying? So, with uniform, and I'm okay with that. Now with the regular clothes, like, okay, you got some people that do the most, like, that do the absolute most. I get you want to look good, but you got people that do the absolute most. So that's why schools do what they do. Now, in a way, I don't like it, but because I don't feel like, you know, everybody dressed like that. So I too much thumbs down it, because it's like, you know, how you know everybody have like clothes with no holes in the pants, or, you know, so it's like, you never know, like, what people go through at home. So I do feel like schools do need to do a little more looking into that, honestly. Now I think this is like the last school question. How do I feel about having a child in school, like, while you in school? Now, I'm not the person to judge. You know, like, when you lay down and you do what you do, you know, you got responsibilities now. Like, you know, I feel like, I don't know, but I do feel like people know, like, what comes out of it. Like, if your parents spoke on, like, about that to you, I do feel like, you know, when you lay down and do what you do, you gotta take care of your responsibilities. But that's a lot. I ain't gonna lie. I clap it up for the people that, you know, had a child in school and still, you know, doing that and doing, like, taking care of the child and they other stuff outside of school. Like, I clap it up. Like, you graduated and stuff like that. I clap it up for you, for real. But me personally, that's not a route I would take. But, you know, I'm not gonna beat up the people that, you know, I'm not gonna talk about the people that doing what they supposed to do, doing what they think that's best for their child, and also still take care of what they can take care of. So, you know, I'm not gonna beat nobody. That's not my place to speak about, you know. That's not nobody else's place to speak on. But yeah, so I think that was it for the school question. How do I feel about paying on the first date? Okay, girls, y'all probably gonna beat me up about this, but I'm just this type of female. We gonna go have, like, okay, say we go to the movies, like, shoot, one pay for the tickets, one pay for the food, like the little concession stand stuff. Like, that's just how I feel. Like, I don't feel like you should just put all your priorities. Well, I don't feel like I should just put my priorities on a man or a boy to do that. Now, you know, y'all females probably be like, oh, you know, you deserve it and da da da. And it's like, you know, you getting to know a person. I do feel like when in the stage where you are getting to know people, you know, like, give it some slack. Calm. A person don't have to. Now, it's good that they thought of it. You know what I'm saying? It's people out here that will think of it and, you know what I'm saying, and don't mind. But I'm talking about the people. I'm talking about females to where y'all do feel like a man's supposed to do something for you. Now that comes in with self-love too within yourself. Like, you should want to pay for flowers yourself. You should want to get flowers yourself too. Like, even without you outside of the relationship, you should want to buy yourself flowers. So, you know, at times, it's okay to go have. Like, I'm not lying. It's okay to go have. Yeah, a person does not have to do that. This generation right here, I'm not gonna lie, we do certain stuff out of line to where we feel like people is like they gotta do it. And if you don't do it, then I'm gone. And I don't like that. Like, if a man not paying for your nails, like, okay, I can see a treatment here and now and then, cool. I can see a person just never did that, okay. But you also have to think about when you are dating a person, speak on what you want out of the relationship, because, you know, sometimes men not gonna know, like, they can't read your mind. Like, you gotta speak. Like, it's nice to, cause, you know, I'm gonna speak on this, I'm gonna say this now. Some men has not, like, some men and women haven't been in actual real relationships, or they don't really know how to go about it, you know? Like, they're trying to make you happy, but at the same time, you be wanting this out of a relationship, and you gotta speak up, you know? You gotta open up your mouth. It's okay, like, and then it's like, you know, I can go on about that. This a long topic. What's the next question? I think that's about it. Oh, this is the last question. Okay, so how do I feel about social media bullies? Like, when you post certain things and then you got people under your comments or in your DMs talking about you. I feel like it's no point. Like, you know, I feel like, okay, I'm gonna say this. This when I was practicing on doing wigs and practicing on, you know, trying to do my hair. And I posted a video, I posted a picture. Let me see if I can pull it up. I posted a picture to where, you know, like, shoot, I'm practicing, so I didn't really too much care to, you know, I'm practicing, so it's okay. Like, I felt like I liked it, let me post what I would post. Okay, so I posted something like this. I don't know if y'all see. Something like that. And I had a girl slide up, or she was either in my DMs. I think she was in my DMs. And she was just like, you know, I like the way she came at me. Like, she didn't talk down on me generally. Like, she was just like, hey, next time, just, you know, like, you know, I can't remember exactly what she said, but, you know, she wasn't rude about it, like, in a way. She wasn't like, bro, your edge is so, like, no, she wasn't rude about it. She generally was just, giving me basically an idea and how I can take about it next time. Like, next time I do my hair, I can, you know, do this better. So I like people like that. I don't like people that go on about judging you and just every time you post something, they got something to say. Like, at this point, you a fan. Like, you is a fan. At this point, you like to see me. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like, at this point, you like to see me. Now, on that post, I got 57 likes. Yeah, you know, it was 57 people that liked it. That's what I'm saying. Some people got their opinion, some people don't. Some people gonna like it, some people not gonna like it, and that's just the way the social media world is. But I don't think you should just generally bully people like on social media, because like how did you know, like, say if somebody said something bad under the post, like how did you know, like, okay, I got the money, or I got parents that's paying for my hair, or I don't have parents that's paying for my hair? And how you know I ain't just grab something from underneath the sink and put it on and do my, like, you know what I'm saying, do what I had to do to post something on Instagram, as I did. I generally took that wig from underneath the sink and I put it on, and I went on about it and tried to swoop, tried to do what I could. And matter of fact, I took them pictures myself, like with the ring light. I'm actually filming with. But I took them pictures myself. Like all my pictures, I could say half of my pictures I took by myself. Like this one here. Let me show y'all another one. I took that one by myself. Y'all know the ring light got I gotta find it because honestly I don't know where it's at. But the ring light got like the little camera thing where you can Bluetooth basically, and you know, have your phone right there and you snapping up, you take your own pictures. But yeah, I just spoke on, you know, how I feel about certain stuff, and y'all can take whatever advice I did put in the video, or y'all cannot, and whatever y'all want to do, it's up to y'all. But I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe.